All right, you should not become a life insurance agent in 2024. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why. Now, you've probably never heard somebody tell you that you shouldn't be an insurance agent because everyone's trying to recruit you in this industry. But what I want to do is really break down in this video who this industry is not for. So if you are one of these people, right, or you identify with one of these characteristics, or this is what you're looking for, you can save yourself a whole lot of wasted time, money, and energy of chasing this career, because ultimately, if you fall into one of these categories, this is just not going to be for you. So my name is Tim Shooker, if we haven't met yet. I'm on a mission to build a life insurance agency to $100 million. And then in my free time, I make videos on the life insurance sales channel to help agents make six figures over the phone and working from home. So that's me, but let's go ahead and dive into this video. So why should you not become a life insurance agent? Well, there's a few different reasons. And in this video, I'm just checking my notes here. I'm going to overview 6 of them, right? So if you fall into any of these 6 categories, you should run far away from this business because you are going to hate it. And you're just not going to be successful. So the first reason that you should not become a life insurance agent is if you're looking for like a get rich quick business, right? There's a lot of people that will kind of frame the business this way. They'll tell you, hey, you can just get in this industry and all you have to have is an insurance license and a laptop, and you just, make a few phone calls and all of a sudden you're going to be a millionaire. And a lot of it comes down to like the people on social media that will like flash cars and private jets and all kinds of, craziness. But in reality, this is not a get rich quick business at all. This is a get rich long business, right? This is a long-term play. It takes a long time to get good. It takes a long time to learn the business. And, realistically, when you factor in like building up a book and building up a clientele base that you can get referrals from, all of those things take a long time, right? So if you're looking to like get rich quick or make money like online fast or whatever, maybe you should, do day trading or something. But in all reality, this is just not that business. I've seen so many people that are looking for like a quick buck, and the reason they want to get into life insurance is so they can buy a BMW or whatever. But if you're looking for that, this is absolutely positively not the route for you. So if you're looking for the get rich quick, run away far, right? The next thing is if you're looking for like a sexy, flashy business, right? I usually see this with like younger people, closer to my age, and they think that life insurance is like, they're basically going to be like Wolf of Wall Street with, Ferraris and all kinds of other stuff that I can't say on YouTube without getting demonetized. But they just think that this is just going to be like a super sexy, flashy business where every single day is going to be extremely exciting and they're going to be partying on a yacht or whatever. And again, it comes down to the way that people are recruited into this industry, because that's the dream that they're sold. But if you were sold that dream, I will tell you with 100% confidence, this is not a very sexy business. It's very boring. It's very systemized, and you're doing the same thing each and every day. It's sales, which is exciting, but it's not like something new every day. You're talking to people every day. You're helping them with the same product. And the way that you're successful in this industry is just doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again for such a long period of time that you get so ridiculously good at it, and you have such a big book of business and such a big like clientele base that referrals just start falling out of the sky, and then you can start teaching other people how to do this business, and then they do the same thing and you just repeat it. That's not sexy at all. It's boring, it's dull, it's monotonous, and it's the same thing repeated over and over and over. So if you're looking for like a sexy, flashy business, maybe you should build like, like a marketing agency or do like e-commerce or something like that. Or I don't know what other sexy, flashy businesses are. In reality, not too many businesses are sexy and flashy from what I've seen. But this is not a sexy or flashy business, right? The other reason you should not become a life insurance agent is if you struggle with the rejection, right? I know I'm not really painting this career or this position to be like very attractive, but this is just the reality. I'll tell you guys the truth. If you struggle with rejection, this is going to be really, really hard for you, because what you do on a day-to-day basis is you're going to be calling up people that get called by other people as well, right? So you're not the only one calling them. Everyone in America receives tons of phone calls, right? And these seniors, the people that you're going to be talking to, or whoever your leads are, they're the same way. They get calls by tons of people. So you're going to deal with rejection. You're going to deal with people cussing you out. You're going to deal with people hanging up the phone. And you have to develop and have such like an iron mindset that you, instead of taking that to heart or being affected by it, that just motivates you even more for the next phone call. And it takes a special type of person to be able to do that, not just for a week, because anyone can do it for a week, not just for a month, because anyone can do it for a month, not just for a year, because anyone can do it for a year. Well, not everyone can do it for a year, but it's a lot, it's not nearly as hard as doing it for years, which is what it takes to be successful in this industry. It's like you're going to work every day, you're pressing the button to call people, you're calling people over and over and over, you're getting told no and you're getting hung up on most of the time, and you're looking for those few people that will have the conversation with you and then eventually turn into yeses. And the great thing is, the few people that do turn into yeses, they make you a lot of money, but you're digging through a lot of no's to find those yeses. And for most people, they're just not mentally strong enough to deal with all of those no's, and it just causes them a lot of pain and suffering. So if you struggle with rejection, if your feelings get hurt when people tell you no, or when they cuss you out, or you don't have like a thick skin, this is absolutely not the industry for you, and you should not become a life insurance agent. The other thing too is like, if you don't enjoy talking to people, right? Now, I think this is different from being an introvert, because you can be an introvert but still enjoy talking to people, right? But if you don't enjoy conversating with people, that is literally what you do all day long, right? If you would rather, be locked in a room by yourself, trying to figure something out on your computer, or you like working with your hands or whatever, this is not at all an industry for you, right? Like I'll talk to people sometimes, they're like, maybe they're like an electrician or a construction worker or whatever, and they want to make the income that a life insurance agent makes, but they don't want to talk to people all day. And I tell these people, like, this is like, you're not going to like this at all, and you're not going to succeed, because all you're doing all day is talking to people, right? So that's reason number 4. Reason number 5 is if you're impatient, right? If you are an impatient person, this industry is going to eat you alive, and you're going to just hate it, right? Because it takes so much patience to just be on the phone all day long, right? Have some people cuss you out, some people hang up on you, all these different things that you deal with, and just waiting for that one shot, or that, a few shots a day that you get, and then making those shots is how you make your money, right? It's not like you're getting, small little wins throughout the day. It's like most of the day you're taking losses. Most of the days you're getting told no, and then you're looking for just a few wins that, you can make $1,000 in a day from the few wins, but you're searching through so many no's, right? And then also, it's one of those things where you do have to learn it. The nice thing about life insurance is you don't have to go to college, you don't have to get a degree, but your first few months in the business are basically like your college education in insurance, so to speak, because you're having to learn trial by fire. You're jumping on the phones, you're getting told no, you're messing up with sales, you don't know what you need to know about the insurance aspect, the underwriting, all these things. And if you're not patient enough to get through that hard period and see it out to the other side, like, you're not going to just jump into this industry and then make 10K your first month. It never happens, literally never. And when it does, they end up getting hit with a bunch of chargebacks, and they don't actually make what they said they made. It takes time, and you have to be patient, and you have to stick through it in order for this to work. So if you're not a patient person, you're going to really, really struggle with this, right? The other, I'm going to throw a little bonus reason too. If you're someone that wants like a guaranteed steady paycheck, when you sell life insurance, it's pretty much 100% commission. So you eat what you sell, right? Or you eat what you kill, right? Eat what you sell doesn't really make sense. But you only make money if you sell a policy. So if you need that like guaranteed, 3K, 5K, 6K base, this is not for you, right? Obviously your income is like, you have uncapped income because you're going to earn whatever you're worth, but you're going to earn whatever you're worth means that you could also earn nothing. So if you need that safety and that security, I would not become a life insurance agent. And the last thing is if you are a super like creative type of person, right? The way that life insurance is, and I'm probably turning away people that would get into this industry and maybe see success initially, but if you're this type of person, you are not going to succeed long term because you're going to start looking for other things. If you are like a super creative person, like you like to go out and, you know, create things and make things. I don't know how else to explain creative other than, you know, you want to create things, you want to brainstorm and come up with different ideas and all these things. The thing about life insurance is it's a very simple industry, right? You show up, you make calls, you listen to your call recordings, you help clients. It's very systemized. So there's a very cut and dry system for you to follow. And if you follow it to a T and execute with like ferocity, it's really, really hard to fail, right? It's really, really hard to fail if you do all the right things for a consistent period of time over a long period of time, right? But if you're a creative person, you're going to try to tweak the system. You're going to try to change the system. You're going to spend time trying to like come up with different things. Whereas this is a very system-based business. And if you follow a structure for what's laid out for you, you're going to be successful. But if you need to have that like creative aspect to your work and to your job, you're not going to really like this industry. Just, you know, I've been in the industry for about 3.5 years. These people end up only lasting like a month, right? If you're like a super creative type. So if you fall in any of those 6, I actually added a bonus, so 7 categories, you should not become a life insurance agent in 2024. But if, you know, you looked at all those things and you're like, hey, you know, I still want to do this. This is still attractive to me. Obviously, there's a lot of money to be made in this industry. The only question is how much, which is why I put together this video. It's going to show you guys how much money you can actually make as a life insurance agent. This is going to be a realistic number. I break down what it takes to make 6 figures, what it takes to make 7 figures, and what the average income of a life insurance agent is. So click that video right there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.